pearls that don't exist. I crack my teeth on pearls. I tear into the history. Show me what it means to me in this world. Yeah, in this world. I'm due for a miracle, and I'm waiting for a sign. I stare straight into the sun, and I won't close my eyes till I understand or go blind. See the parts but not the whole. I study saints and scholars both. No perfect plan unfurls. Do I trust my heart or just my mind? Why's truth so hard to find in this world? Yeah, in this world. 'Cause I'm due for a miracle. I'm waiting for a sign. 'Cause I'll stare straight into the sun, and I won't close my eyes till I understand or go blind. Hello, everybody. Oh, concurrent viewer 6. Yeah, I stopped playing and then, yeah, a bunch of people left. Okay. Hello, everybody. Well, there goes 4 people. We're at 10 and then I stopped playing. So that way they don't leave, and then we go down to 6. This... Oh, well. Rick Hoover says hi hi. Vacuum and carpet cleaner guy says yo. Carter says hello. Logan says hey. Gamer says hi. Brad says hi. Can't do that very well with bending the strings. What's up, my friend? How's it going? It's going good, pretty good, I gotta say. Today was pretty crappy. Honestly, like today as a whole is just terrible, just shit. But I'm actually, in a weird way, I'm glad it was shit, because all the stupid shit I had to deal with, I got it all done today. Hopefully that means we'll be good for a little bit. That's the hope, at least. So, because there's like a bunch of stupid things that happened. But it's over. Today's done. It's over. And tomorrow's a new day. So, unironically, and the stuff that happened wasn't like that bad. It was just really, really annoying and frustrating. A couple things. Car. Still in the shop. That's a whole mess. eBay tried to steal $60 from me and still might successfully do so. What else? Well, that's the main thing. It's mainly those two things. So that's annoying.
What'd you make?
What?
What'd you make?
Rice?
Rice?
Yeah.
What kind of rice?
Chicken?
Chicken rice?
But I put Miracle Whip in it.
You put Miracle Whip in it?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Fair enough. How is everyone today? Everyone, talk about your day and all the cool vacuums you got recently while I play this terrible guitar riff. Rick Hoover got the GE today, so that's good. Cutter's Day was okay. Vacuum and carpet cleaner guy got the Ricard Brilliance. They did a trade with a Shark 0M, and he gave me his Ricard and told me it's too heavy for his back because he had a bad disc. Yeah. CSA had hung out with friends. Jave Psych, I can't wait to try my rebuild 10 amp Fury. My day's going well. Did a big shift in the room to fit more machines. That's good. Phantom Technology says, what's up? Hey. Hey, Phantom, what's up? Jave Psych, I'm cleaning the clogs in my domestic, actually. What's up? Sharks are a cordless pet and a Euro Plus. Jave Psych, the official creator of Phantoms. Phantom Technology was the Phantom that had the best engineering and the one that had its worst. I'm selling a Bissell and a few other machines. Rick Hoover, guitar emojis. Brazevax, yeah. Song reminds me of the drowning theme from Sonic. The Fury SE, LE are the better of the Fury series. The duct system is better. Did they redo the duct system on the Fury SE and LE? I never knew that. Back on December 27th, I ordered a Mila U1 twist from Brazevax, and he never shipped it. I mean, yeah. I'm honestly offended by putting Miracle Whip in rice. Yeah. I'm still in jazz playing the trombone. Well, that's nice. Kyrilos says, hey, Kyrilos. I guess Kiro. Brad, I have a bit Power Force Compact Turbo, but I'm still looking for the Power Force Turbo 6596, I believe is the model. Didn't Javisite just say he was selling one? Probably get a hold of him. There was a Fury LE on eBay that sold quick. Very nice shape too. How did I not see that? My search alert just straight up doesn't work. I've literally had a Phantom vacuum search alert for God knows how long, and it just straight up doesn't work anymore. I missed so many Phantoms. And I'm really angry at that because I set up the search alert and it doesn't show me, even though I tell it to. So frustrating. What's your favorite OG Xbox game? Well, not counting like an arcade compilation, because those are always my favorite, just because. I will actually show you my current favorite game. My current favorite Xbox game. Obviously Halo 2 generally is the best original Xbox game. Most people would agree with that. But I'll show you the game that I'm playing right now. The game that I'm actually playing right now for the original Xbox is this one, Time Splitters Future Perfect. So this is the original Xbox game that I'm playing right now, just out of all of them. This is the most recent game I played, because I literally haven't played very many video games at all, but I got this one recently, and I played it for like 5 minutes, which for me is impressive, because I mean, I'm very ADHD when it comes to games. I do not have the patience to sit down and beat a game or anything like that. I just don't have the patience for it at all. So I sat and I just basically went around as a gingerbread man and just, blew things up. And yeah, it was great. Pretty good. Some dust. Yes, that's pretty much the one game I've been playing. Are you okay?
What?
Are you dying?
No.
Good. Why are you coughing?
What?
Why are you coughing?
I don't know.
Stop it.
Okay.
Good. Can anybody see or hear me? I can. Amtrak Pepsi Product 160. You should try to get one of those Canadian Bissell Power Forces. I don't really see the point. Did you see the $1,200 Whirlpool upright? Ugh. I might have. Is that the one that I saw like on a stream like a week or two ago? Whenever we were looking at a bunch of eBay machines, it might have been. I want Rick Hoover. I want the Whirlpool, but not for $1,200. Yeah, no. Check your air vents for dust. My air vent smells bad. Well, yeah, you're supposed to dust them out every once in a while. Actually, that reminds me. I'm probably overdue to dust mine, so thanks for reminding me. Probably have to do that this weekend. CS8, you should try to get one of the... Oh, I already read that. James Psych, I have Halo 2, Forza, Halo CE, Colin Ray Rally, and a few others. Chance, do you play Guitar Hero, and on which console? I do not play Guitar Hero. I do have a copy of Guitar Hero Live with the matching guitar for my 360, but I'm probably going to take it into work because I can't really get into Guitar Hero. But yeah. Phantom Technologies, I have about 120 OG titles. Halo 2 is my favorite. Absolutely. Trying to think. Phantom Technologies, do I know you from somewhere? Is that Yuri? I can't remember. There's definitely a lot of... I can never remember people. I assume you're Yuri, because I thought I remembered Yuri going by something Phantom, but I could be wrong. Ooh, controller. DualSense controller. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, Halo 2 is a great one. Fractured Mind says, today I'm dealing with my first ever vacuum death. My Kirby Avalier decided to blow up on me. Never had a Kirby die on me. Kind of shocked, but I've heard the newer Kirbys are nowhere as near as reliable. Yeah. Vacuum carb cleaner guy, I got a Bissell Power Force bag 3530 from Savers, and the motor was off balance, and I took the motor apart, and I saw someone suck up paint with it, and they vacuumed without a bag. Well, that's not good. Chance, my favorite game on the Xbox and PlayStation is racing games and the Namco Museum Pac-Man games. I love the Namco Museum compilations. I always love those arcade compilations. Moldy cheese is just blue cheese. Fight me. Other way around, but yes. Blue cheese is just moldy cheese, and that's why blue cheese is terrible. Amtrak, I got myself 2 dream machines recently, those being a Bissell Liftoff 3554 and an old-style Dirt Devil Breeze bagless. That's cool. I still have my Breeze. If you're wondering, the reason why I haven't done a video on the Breeze isn't actually because I haven't been wanting to do a video. But it's because since the Breeze doesn't have a height adjustment, and the way that the nozzle kind of wedges forward, it does not play well with my carpet. With this carpet, it is not like this carpet at all. At least the last time I tried it, because I tried it when my brain just rebooted. Give me a sec. Because I tried it when we moved in. And for whatever reason, it just didn't like the carpet, so I can't use it. But now I've got the Dirt Devil Vision Wide Glide and the Dirt Devil Envision, which is just the wide glide with its own custom filter. And yeah, so I can use those if I really wanted to, but I really don't because Abyssal is better. It just is. Or even a wind tunnel. Dirt Devils are kind of superfluous. I do need to get some bags for my Dirt Devil, whatever the hell it's called, Dirt Devil Plus, Dirt Devil, is it the Plus? Whatever that red one is that I just got that takes Dirt Devil style D bags. It is quite a D bag indeed. But yeah, the Upright Plus. So I got to get some bags for it because I don't have any Dirt Devil style D bags. I mean to order some, but I've just been lazy. Whoa, blasting me with light. Goodness. I had yeah, I had an order. I need to place this order from an e-vacuum store where I had some bags. I guess, I mean, I could probably find them on eBay too, but I happen to be on that website anyways, so I was like, I might as well make it worth it. But yeah. Chance Riley got himself the Featherlight baglets from the thrift store. Well, that's cool. Stupid Cheeseburger 49 says yes. I love that name. Does anyone remember Phantom Lightning? He's a vacuum collector. Yeah. I talked to him not too long ago. But yeah. I can confirm he's still alive. Or if he's not, then there is definitely a guy catfishing as him. But as far as I know, he is still alive. But yeah, the Stupid Cheeseburger 69 or 49. It must be edible. Okay, now I know who you are. Okay. So you're CSA, right? I don't know. I can never remember. I'm trying to get some Fury manuals and a few others. Yeah, I still need to get a Fury manual because I have one for a Thunder, but I don't have any Fury manuals. Well, I guess technically one came with the limited edition, but that's kind of a different thing. I mean, like for an original Fury. I used to have a Fury manual a while ago, but I don't know where it went. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm thinking of the tape, because I know I have the tape. But I want to get a loose tape so I can actually watch it. Whoa. The stream just popped out for half a second. But either way. Does anyone remember the Phantom? Oh yeah, I just read that. What's the most powerful vacuum you own? That's kind of a... I'm not really sure how to answer that question because powerful is subjective. So like, I mean like most aggressive in terms of the brush roll, most suction, or just like raw cleaning performance. I don't know. It's hard to say. Because powerful can mean any number of things. Rick Hoover linked my eBay store, which I greatly appreciate, but I'm also extremely mad at eBay right now. And I actually would dissuade anyone from buying. I actually would dissuade anyone from... I guess I shouldn't dissuade people from buying from my eBay, but... Because I would like to think this is just a one-time issue, but I sold the Dyson DC-14, and was very happy to sell it, because I have 3 all floors as is, and I don't need 3, so I sold one of them. And the issue isn't with the buyer or anything. Like, they haven't complained about it. They seem like they're happy with it so far, at least. I mean, it only delivered a couple days ago, but the issue isn't anything with the buyer. The issue is eBay, and more specifically UPS, because eBay themselves theoretically was fine, but sorry, my brain just rebooted again. So annoying. So basically what happened is I got an email from eBay overnight, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, last night saying that there was an update on my shipping label, and UPS is claiming that that Dyson weighed, that package weighed 71 pounds. And they billed the weight as if it was 71 pounds, which meant that eBay charged my account $58 and something, $58.86 for the shipping charge. Now, obviously, my eBay account currently is that my actual eBay funds are empty because I got paid out for the Panasonic and everything, and that thankfully went smoothly, at least so far. And then, you know, but of course that means that they're going to reach into my bank account within the net, probably by now, honestly. They probably already did. So eBay just stole $60 from me. But again, apparently it's because UPS told them to. Because I guess UPS told them to steal the money from me. Because even though, you know, because every vacuum I've ever sold on eBay at this point has had some stupid shipping adjustment. And every single time it said it was 35 pounds. Every single time it said it was 35 pounds. Every single time. Even an Oric. I sold an Oric XL. American Heritage. 8-pound Oric XL. So it was like 10 pounds. Maybe 11. Maybe 12. Worst case scenario would be 12 pounds. This is definitely not 12 pounds. But worst case scenario would be 12 pounds. And I think I marked it as 11 or 12. Because I weighed it. And they listed it. They told me that it was 35 pounds. And so ironically, the Oric was one of the higher ones at the time. It was like that one was like $13 or something like that, or 15. I forgot. I could go back and look and see. Actually, I'm just gonna look and see, because there's probably a portal somewhere where I can see it. Selling total funds. This will probably show me. Yeah, so I forgot which one, but yes, it's like there was one where it said the shipping label was underpaid and it charged me $1.58. It's like, okay, that's fine, don't care, not even worth. There's another one that the shipping label is underpaid, $10.01. Another one, $11.80. This one, $19.53. Or wait, no, never mind. That's a shipping label. That's not an adjustment. So, yeah, shipping label underpaid. This one was $3.19. Actually, yeah. And then I scroll up. Shipping label underpaid $1.58. Shipping label underpaid $8.14. You know, reversal of adjustment, whatever this is. And yeah. So all the previous underpaid labels, you know, some of them were as high as $20, but usually they're around 10. And a bunch of these, not every vacuum, but most of them gave me shipping adjustments, which again makes no sense because But now there were a couple. Now here's the funny thing. Actually, I want to say this: a couple of these, the shipping was actually legitimately underweight. There was some where, the package was like, just I can't think of an exact example, but let's say the package was 14 pounds and I said it was 12 or whatever. And because, I put the weight of the actual vacuum and didn't account for the box. I've had those happen before. And then in that case, it would, it'd charge me $9, $11, $10 for the label adjustment, which is like, okay, that's my fault. I put the label in wrong. They're charging me $10. That's fine. But then this time, I know the exact weight of the package. It's the exact weight of the package is 20 pounds and change. That's the exact weight of the entire package. I weighed the entire package after I boxed it up, just in case I put 22 pounds on the label. So that way it would be a little bit over or a little bit under what the actual weight, the marked weight would be over what the actual weight is. So that way it doesn't charge me. And then the time that I do everything correctly, it charges me, and I'm not kidding, $56.68. So it charged me $60, and they're going to charge me on the 26th of January is what they're going to charge my bank account, because I'm going to try not to show my bank. But yeah, 56.68. You can't even see that because the shipping label is underpaid, because it's claiming that the Dyson is 71 pounds. And man, I've just been so exhausted. But yeah, and my order earnings for this, not counting okay, I see. So it's actually showing this now. Yeah, because it charged me $90 for the shipping. It proactively charged me $90 for the shipping label, which means my order earnings for this would technically be $125 on a vacuum I sold for $200. And that's not counting the brush roll, the attachments, and how much I bought for the machine. So I probably would have actually only made about $50 on a machine that sold for $200, which is ridiculous. CSA, are you shipping kids at this point? I mean, if it weighs 71 pounds, I would expect it to be filled with not a Dyson and just cinder blocks and aborted fetuses. So I don't understand why it is that they think that's God, I'm so fucking mad. I'm stuttering like the fucking ex-president. I swear. God, fucking Joe Biden. Fucking Trump, piece of shit. But yeah, let's see. So this thing is. So I got the email. So I got the fucking email. I'm so mad. I can't fucking think straight. Even though that's the thing. In theory, I got this resolved. But because I called, I got the eBay. I got eBay to call me. Finally. And it was actually, the guy picked up. He was very understanding. They called back within 4 minutes. Very happy about that. I was really worried. I was really, really, really worried that I was going to have issues with getting it resolved and getting on the phone. But the good news is once I got someone on the phone and once I got, someone to actually, hey, excuse me, sir, Dyson is not 71 fucking pounds. Oh, you agree? Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for acknowledging that and having common sense and understanding that a Dyson does not weigh 71 pounds. And even bringing that up without me having to say that, just saying, oh, a vacuum's not 71 pounds. That doesn't make any sense. I'm looking at your account right now. That doesn't make any sense. Thank you so much. To the dude that I was on the phone with, thank you so much. Now the question is when he tells the person to actually credit my account the amount that they tried to charge me, are they actually going to do it is the question. Because they should. But the problem is that it's like UPS telling them what it is, but then eBay's like, oh, that's not us. So it's like, okay, well then, but I can't talk to UPS because they're going to tell me to talk to eBay. So it's just, they're just, whoever is telling them to charge me that money is just doing this. And I've never seen anyone else have this problem before. I know people that have sold on eBay for decades, literal decades, as long as I've been alive almost. And, my boss at the store that I work at has been selling on eBay since like 2002 or something like that. And he shipped big stereos and big, tires and shit, stuff that's just as big as a vacuum cleaner. And hasn't had any problems like this, which make no sense. I don't know why I keep getting shit canned on everything that I sell. Because I've been praising eBay. I've been ridiculously happy with how quickly my machines have been selling. I've been pleasantly surprised with how relatively fair the cut is that eBay takes out of the actual items sold, as long as you don't have like a reserve on an auction or anything goofy like that. The actual cut is fairly reasonable. I mean, it fluctuates, but it's usually fairly reasonable. Just in most instances, it's not really any more than Marketplace or Mercari or OfferUp or whatever else at this point. They're all pretty much the same. But then when they do this shit, this is upside down. But then when they do this shit, it really frustrates me because I wake up, I go to pick up my phone, I'm thanking the Lord for another day. It's a good day. I wake up, I roll over, I check my phone, I check my emails, and I get an email note, and I get an email in my notifications that says, whatever the fuck this says, that says, Chance, there's an update on your shipping label. We attempted to charge your account because the billable, even though the weight on the label that's 333 ounces, it says the billable weight is 71.00 pounds. And it's stupid. So now I gotta figure out what the heck this problem is. Because here's the thing. Even if it's true that the reason why I got this fee, or why the shipping went up, is because of the dimensions being wrong, then explain to me, because every dimension, you want to know what the largest dimension was that was off? There was one dimension that was off by 10 inches in terms of what I estimated it at whenever I set up the listing and what the actual box was. But you're telling me that the package being 10 inches longer than what you thought it was on an already big box, so it's not like it's a tiny box It's not like they're expecting a tiny box and it's a big box. It's like that box and it's that box. It's not that much of a difference. How is 10 inches on the dimension of a box worth lying and saying that it's 71 pounds when it's 22? That doesn't make any sense to me. Even if you buy into the idea that, oh, because the dimensions were a little bit wrong, that's why the weight went up. Sure, I get it. It's stupid, but I get it. But 71 freaking pounds? That is ridiculous. And it's not true. It's bullshit. And that's the thing. UPS has always been the company that I used because they didn't do this shit. Unlike the post office, the post office would always do this. USPS would always do this. And I never did anything with FedEx because FedEx has always been a pain in my ass. So I always did UPS. And for whatever reason, it's just a mess. But thank God the guy on the phone was super helpful. The guy on the phone was super helpful. Note 7. The guy on the note 7. The guy on the phone was super helpful, and I really hope that it gets resolved. It says it's going to try to pull it out of my bank account in 2 days. And the guy said that I should be credited the amount within 48 hours. So in theory, that should line up before it tries to pull it out of my actual bank account. Because if they actually successfully pull that money out of my bank account and steal it from me, because I didn't agree to that, that's trash, I'm going to be livid. I'm going to be fucking livid. I'm going to be upset. To say the least. I'm going to be upset. Because that is trash. There is zero reason for that. Lagging. Really? Oh my god. Lagging so hard that you shut the screen off before I can put the pin in. Ugh, so slow. But yeah. No offense, but why don't you switch your shipping company? Because I just said there's only 3 options in this godforsaken shithole fascist piece of shit country. So there's UPS, which does this shit. There's the post office, which also does this shit, and there's FedEx, which I don't know about you, but when I have a package and I have it sent, I like for it to actually get there. That's kind of priority number 1. No pun intended. Because again, explain this to me. If the dimensions are the issue, and even if it is a factor, which I imagine it is, how is it that the vacuums where the shipping was actually wrong by a couple pounds? Like, the shipping was actually wrong. Like, I actually undercounted it by a couple pounds. Those ones charged me $10, $8, $11, $9, here and there. Makes perfect sense, perfectly fair to me. Little bit of a fine, so to speak, for getting it wrong. How is it then when I know that's going to be the case, and I go out of my way to make sure that everything's correct and make sure it's the exact weight and the exact everything? $60. Ridiculous. Now I understand why so many eBay sellers go ape shit with shipping. I get it. I get why they go ridiculously apeshit on shipping. Because how else are they going to stop this from happening? But I hate doing that because you know what that means? That means that if this doesn't happen, then what? I just get to pocket the money? When it's supposed to only just cover the shipping? That doesn't seem right to me. I don't know. Have you ever ridden on Amtrak before? No, but I'd love to. Man, really nice public transportation has always really intrigued me. As someone who hates cars and hates, car culture and how it's all dependent upon that and everything. That's why I want to visit, somewhere like Chicago where there's, a decent, allegedly, I've never been there, but apparently there's, a decent, subway system, or not subway. No, that's New York City. But there's a couple cities that have apparently decent. I thought Kansas City got some stuff like that, but I can't remember. It's been a long time. And then Chicago supposedly has. I really want to go to Chicago sometime, but I think there's going to be something. I thought there was going to be some sort of vacuum thing in Chicago. I know there's always. I think MFF is always in Chicago too. But I want to go to Chicago. Ride on one of those trains. Get some deep dish pizza. Get shot. Get the whole experience. You like olive oil? I don't know. DHL exists? I thought they were only for, foreign stuff. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is on mute. That's not the thing that buzzed. What just buzzed? Oh, is it this phone? Oh, it's Mike. Yeah. Take this off of sound. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I'm mad about is that I took my car to the shop because I had taken my car to that same shop 3 months ago, and they told me, and I told them to fix everything.
I'm going to bed.
You going to bed?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I love you. Good night.
You too, good night.
Take this stupid with you.
There's no room for her.
Oh, there isn't?
No, there's because all the stuff's in.
Oh, because I was reading. Is that a sandwich?
Yeah.
What kind of sandwich? You don't want to tell me, do you?
Crunchy peanut butter.
Oh, it's crunchy? Never mind. Crunchy's no bueno. Ruby. Hi, boobs. Hi, boobs. Oh, Ruby. Ruby. Come back. Ruby. Ruby. Ruby, come back. Oh, hi, boobs. Hi, boobs. Hi, boobs. Hi, boobs. Bye, boobs. Good old Rubes. She's a beautiful, dense sausage. She's always making her little piggy noises. She is indeed a happy sausage. Yeah. Do you own a Hoover Z? I do not. And I'm very happy about that. That thing is ugly. I think someone said, oh yeah, lawsuit. Yeah, I wouldn't do a lawsuit or nothing. That's ridiculous. Do I like Olive Oil? I like Olive Garden. Stare straight into the sun, and I will close my eyes. It worked when I first got it. I need DC 33 parts. What parts do you need? Water. Matches my shirt. Do you still have that Hoover Savvy? I do. I haven't done anything with it yet. I need to get some contact cleaner. What's the oldest vacuum in your collection? The oldest in terms of like manufacture, the oldest in terms of the time that I've had it is the Bissell Power Force 3522-5. Oldest in terms of when it existed, like manufacture, would be my Electrolux Model S, which I want to sell because I don't care for Electroluxes, but I keep forgetting to actually list it anywhere. What's your favorite PS3 game? Where are my PS3 games? Somewhere. What do I have? I don't have that many PS3 games, do I? No. I'd say... Well, I mean, technically, my favorite game in general... My favorite game that's not an exclusive, like my favorite multiplat, would be this. Grand Theft Auto 4. Obviously, I prefer the 360 version because I fucking hate the PS3 controller. But multiplat, GTA 4. But for an exclusive, yeah. As far as exclusive, although technically there is a 360 version that's kind of close to this. But yeah, Katamari Forever. And then I actually just got the 360 version, which it's beautiful Katamari, I think is what it is. But yeah. Yeah, so Katamari Forever. Although I haven't played this in a long time. I haven't booted up my PS3 in God knows how long. I mean, I technically don't even know if the damn thing still works, because that's how long it's been since I've used it. Oh, potato! Potato! Meow! Potato! Meow! Potato! Potato. 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 I love you. Do you love me? Potato. Say something to the people. Oh, okay. I love you. I'm definitely not a foamer. I definitely ain't shipping that heavy bastard. Yeah. I got a wind tunnel dual V. One of my friends said you look like Steve. Steve who? You were so lucky you got a Hoover Savvy. Yeah, it didn't work, but... Have you ever played Gmod? Gary's Mod? I have not. TR, hey man. Yesterday I went to the hospital for a very major ankle sprain or hairline fracture. I have to wear boot and crutches for about a month. Damn, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. At least you're getting it taken care of. Boot and crutches, yeah. Hey, at least you can still move around. You can still walk and everything. And it seems like it's going to heal up just fine, so that's good at least. I don't know why I kept getting hurt so much. I don't know. Recover potato. Carter's going to head out. See ya. Alrighty, I'll see ya. Chance, can you react to the future gen consoles video? What, the Switch 2? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of underwhelming. I mean, I don't really care about it, like, at all. I still want to try one, of course, just to kind of see what it's like, you know. I think a sausage just got into the chair. Yes, she did. I can see your butt. I can see your butt. Ruby, are you struggling to sit in the chair? Oh no, you got it. There you go. That's the first time I heard him meow. Yeah, the potato. Tomato. Steve from Minecraft? Know the vid from 2008? Oh, yeah, I've seen that one a bunch of times. Yeah, it's kind of goofy. TR, I'm actually looking for a PS3. Do you not have any, like, local game stores in your area? How are you looking for a PS3? Like, they should be all over the place. I do, they're just expensive or they don't have them. I'm gonna say a normal PS3 that's not backwards compatible should be like around $100. Because I mean, my store, you know, we sell the most popular PS3 model is like the 160 gig slim. Like the most popular PS3 model is like the 160 gig slim. And or the 120 gig, we tag them at about the same because it doesn't really matter. And you know, those come with all the cords, controller, and a $5 game credit. And you know, so a $5 game comes free with it for 110. And it's like, that's, you know, and that's on the upper end of what one like that would be, of course, because you know it's from a store, guaranteed, you know, reset, tested, warranty, all that kind of stuff. chat just die, or... Sorry if I'm not as, like... Oh my god, not refresh the whole web page. Stupid. CECH EO1 is backwards compatible, right? Yeah, I think EO1... Isn't EO1 the 80 gig? Yeah, the EO1's the, that's the 80 gig, isn't it? Yeah, the EO1's the one that I had back when I had a backwards compatible one. And the EO1 is also, every time we get a backwards compatible one at work, it's always the EO1, which is the 80 gig. That's the one where it still does PS2, but it does PS2 via software emulation instead of actually having the Emotion engine on the motherboard. So the ones with the Emotion engine would be the AO1 and the BO1. Do you use Vacuum Land? No, I've never successfully made an account or posted on Vacuum Land or anything. I can't even navigate the website because it's just a mess. I can't seem to use it at all. Like the UI is not very intuitive. That's why I greatly prefer like the Facebook groups or Discord or something. It's a lot more easier to peruse. There's a backwards compatible one for $50, but it's dead. It turns on instantly off. Oh, so like yellow light of death. Vacuum Land, just Kirby and TTI bootlickers. Can someone explain to me the TTI bootlickers? Like the Kirby bootlicker at least makes sense. You know, made in America, big hunk of metal, old style, old school design that you can still buy. So a lot of people gravitate towards that who are collectors. Like that all makes sense. TTI makes no sense. Like TTI is trash. I do not understand why there's so many TTI bootlickers and no Bissell bootlickers. The only Bissell bootlickers that exist are fucking 12. Like, you know, because I'm not a Bissell bootlicker, although I'm the closest that you can get, because, God forbid, I recommend a Bissell. You know, because the SL4110A and the BGU1451T are the only vacuums you really should buy right now if you're wanting to buy a new vacuum. A new upright, you know, belted vacuum with a bag and everything. Hey, I'm 12 and I like my Phantoms. I don't think you're supposed to have a YouTube account if you're 12. I'm pretty sure it's like 14. But I mean, I'm not going to tell, but like, because I mean, I don't really care enough to, but I don't, isn't it, aren't you supposed to be 14 to have a YouTube account? Or is it 13? I can't remember what it is. Some it's like 6, like in Australia it's like 16 now, I think, because they did like a ban on like social media and stuff. But is Ruby, are you standing on the edge, on the armrest of the couch? I can literally see you in the back. What are you doing? TTI bootlickers come from Reddit. Oh yeah, that's stupid. I had a YouTube at 7. I mean, I kind of had a YouTube account at 7, but it was just my mom's account. That was back when you actually had... I'm old enough to remember when a YouTube account was actually a YouTube account and not a Google account. I remember when people freaked out over YouTube merging with Google accounts and it not being its own thing anymore. This was back in like 2010, I want to say, maybe 2011. William Billiam is a new channel member. Woohoo! William Billiam, same, yeah. Oh yeah, I got the Dyson, by the way. I forgot to message you. That's fucking creepy as hell. What is? What did I do? Didn't realize I wasn't, by the way. Lol. Oh yeah. Phantom. I remember the star ratings. Yeah. Rate 5 stars, guys. To be fair, the five star thing was kind of weird. It wasn't really super necessary. The yellow subscribe button, though, it's nostalgic, but definitely, I definitely think red looks better for a subscribe button than yellow. Yellow was kind of dark mode as well. I mean, dark mode to me overshadows everything. But yeah. William, I remember when the description was a sidebar. Yeah, I remember that too. That was kind of weird. It was like they were on the it was on the bottom for a while, and then like for many years, and then it went to the side, and then people hated it, so it went back. Someone knows what elementary school I went to? Is this guy... What the hell? Is this guy doxing you? That's weird. Why are you posting... Okay, Zaddy, you're gonna... yeah, you're gonna go in timeout, because you're... yeah, you're gonna go in timeout, because, yeah, posting personal information about somebody, even if it's not like addresses or anything, that's fucked up. Yeah, so I'm gonna time you out for 10 minutes. So you're gonna go in the timeout corner and you're gonna think about what you did. That's weird. That's strange. Yeah, okay, that's kind of strange. Yeah, even Louis Rossman hates TTI Hoover. Yeah, Amtrak, I can't really say the quality of TTI machines, but Hoover seemed more sturdily built than the other big box stuff. I want to try to Wind Tunnel Max bag. Yeah. Well, Wind Tunnel Max bagged is not a thing anymore, so good luck with that. That was their last good machine, and they discontinued it, so... Another reason TTI is irrelevant. Yeah. TTI getting rid of parts on their older machines pisses me off to no end. Absolutely. What about the newer bagged wind tunnels? There are no newer bagged wind tunnels. There's one. Well, I guess there is 2 different versions, but it's pointless because they don't have a clutch. But yeah, they're trash. They lean forward and burn carpet, and they're irrelevant. Just get a BGU 1451T or an SL 4110A. Just don't bother with anything else. Just don't bother. Just buy those 2 machines and just be done with it. William, I've become Bissell Big Green Sanitaire 4110A pilled for cheaper vacuums. Probably because of me. Because I helped you see the light and realize that that's what you should buy. Because... And it's not even like there's anything super special about those machines. They're just decent. But, I mean, especially the Big Green version. The Sanitaire one, it's okay. I definitely like the Sanitaire for home use. And I like the Big Green for commercial use. Because the Big Green is definitely the more robust of the 2. But they're both still really good. I still want to get a Max bag because I like the looks. Oh, good luck. You're going to pay $300 for it, so. Yeah, doxing is bad. Obviously, that... I don't know. Is saying you lived in a house with a shed, is that doxing? Because obviously if it was an address, yeah, that's doxing. And, like... Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird. I mean, obviously, if we're even having to discuss that, then yeah, you obviously still fucked up, and you probably should. Yeah, so I'm still gonna, but I'll give them another chance if they do come back in 10 minutes to not do that again. Because I don't know, maybe there's some context I missed or something. I mean, TR, you're a mod, so obviously, TR, but that house did have a shed. Yeah. Obviously, TR, you're a mod too, so if you decide you want to ban him for longer because you're not comfortable with it, I totally get that. So obviously, I'll just let it be your decision, since it is concerning you. So I'll just let you take it from here. Unless he does actually genuinely start like legit like if you let him come back and he legit start doxing, I will ban him. So yeah, that's because that's trash. Which ones could you show him quick? Wait, are you referring to the Bissells or the Hoovers? I forgot the context for that. Phantom Technologies. Are you asking about the Bissells that I was just saying I recommend, or the Hoovers that I was saying I don't? Because I don't remember the context. Does anyone want to buy an iPhone 6s Plus that's still on iOS 10.2.1? Oh, can you not tap to wake? So that damn fingerprint sensor is so good on these. You literally just like click it and it opens. Yeah, look at that. It's on iOS 10.2.1. Turn down the brightness a bit. It's pink. I hate how hollow these feel. Like it feels hollow and cheap, which is probably because the way the screen just sits on the top of the phone. But this is still my favorite iPhone. Is the 6s Plus. Just in general, out of all the iPhones. Isn't that the one that bends? No, that's the 6 Plus. This is the 6s Plus. This is after they fix the bending. So like if I try to bend it, yeah, I can't. Maybe a little bit. That's the thing. I wouldn't even want to actually try to bend this because I'd just be worried I'd crack the screen. I don't think I bent it. No. Yeah. Whereas the 6 Plus you can bend super easily. This is the 6s Plus. This is after they made it with a more rigid metal. So it's still thin, and if I twist it this way, I could bend it. Technically. Like it's still much easier to bend than a lot of other phones, just because it's still the same design. But same with the iPhone 7 and all that. But yeah. I kind of want something newer. Well, yeah, obviously this isn't something you'd buy to daily drive. It's a collectible because it's on an old version of iOS. Your two recommendations. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, because I've got them over here. So this is the Bissell Big Green Commercial BGU 1451T, which I use commercially at the store that I work at. Probably going to take it back there soon, or I don't know, I might take a Dyson instead or something just to mix it up. But this is what I've been using for several years commercially, ever since I got it back in 2018. And this is the one I use at the house, which is the Sanitaire SL4110A. Again, similar design and everything. This one's got a metal handle, but the plastic isn't quite as rubbery, so it's a little bit more rigid, but it's also not just as durable. So yeah, the Bissell commercial one is definitely a little bit better, and it's usually cheaper too. So in general, if I have to stick with one, it's that one. But I actually really like having both of them because the Sanitaire at home makes a ton of sense. Because at home, I like the color scheme, and and also they both have 30-foot commercial cords, and the cords are pretty much the exact same quality, but the Big Green has the pigtail cord, so it actually has the bracket and the pigtail cord. So again, commercially, that one makes a lot more sense. So, whereas the Sanitaire is still a commercial cord, but it is there's no quick release. So, again, that one makes more sense for home use. I am going to do a video pretty soon on both of these, just to kind of recap why I recommend them, because I've said what I've said just now about these 100 times. So that's what I really should. When did you get a DC-40? A little bit ago. I haven't done the video on it yet because I got to order a COV hose for it. But yeah, it will get a video pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, this damn, Bissell I've used for so long. And I've had this since 2018, and I've had that Sanitaire since it came out in 2020. So I've had that one for almost 5 years, and I've had this one for almost 7 years. I had to do the math in my head. This one I've had for 7 years, and that one I've had for almost 5 years. Vancouver. I mean, the blue Sanitaires are considered residential if Sanitaire is still doing that. Yeah, residential or light commercial, which, to be fair, the Sanitaire would also be perfectly fine at work and everything because that would be light commercial. But the Big Green's a bit more heavy duty because the plastic, it's a bit more rubbery. It's like it's got more flex to it, which is better because this machine is heavier for sure. The Sanitaire is lighter weight, despite them having the same cords, because again, the plastic on this is thicker and more rubbery, and so this is a lot more heavy duty, whereas that one is a little bit more svelte. So that one would be better for someone who needs a more lightweight machine. But yeah, and in both of the cases, I did upgrade. Well, this one's still got the original, because these are the crevice tools they come with. Both of them come with these short, stumpy black ones. But the Sanitaire one, I swapped out with a new gray one because, well, it's better and it actually matches, surprisingly. Although I might switch this out for a... Oh, that's the same one. Okay. I was going to say, I thought I had a long black one somewhere. But, yeah. For a while when I ran this one, I had an extra wand on it, but I took that off because kind of got in the way. But yeah, because of course it's got the hose wand built in and everything. And swiveling hose. Another reason why I like to daily drive these because it has a swiveling hose on both ends, so this doesn't get in the way. And unlike something like the Powerglide Ultra, where this is fixed, you know, this is a lot easier. And of course, we've got that, and then you've got the crevice tool, which the original one kind of sits in towards the top. And then you got the combination tool, which doesn't make as big of a deal with this short one, but when you have the long one, you can use that as an extension as well, which a lot of people forget that you can do that. I actually didn't know that up until surprisingly recently. But yeah, so you got a good amount of, you know, I can reach, even from the chair, I can reach up to a residential ceiling at least. So if I'm standing, I can actually reach the ceiling with what it comes with, which is good. So use some hair and stuff on there because I actually do use that, and haven't lost any of the tools or anything stupid like that, so that's good. But yeah, just these are just overall great machines, and they don't get in the way. The bags are so cheap. The belts are so cheap. The brush rolls, yeah, I mean, they're Bissell brush rolls, so they sometimes melt, but they're like $15 a piece for a replacement. The Sanitaire one is still original, the same original brush roll that's been in it for 4 years. This one I did have to replace recently. I think last year I replaced the brush roll in this one. So that, what is that, after 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I had to replace the brush roll after about 5-6 years. I mean, the original brush roll lasted 6 years, and even then, it didn't outright, you know, like melt or anything. It's just the bearings were starting to run a little bit rough, and yeah, I could have just rebuilt it with new bearings, but brush roll, just put a new brush roll in, and I happen to have a new brush roll on hand that was OEM, so I put that in there, and it's been fine. Other than that, just bags and belts, and belts last a really long time on these. People give them shit for having rubber belts at all, but you change the belt every 6 months, you know, if that. I mean, the belt in this one has been running for, I think, almost a year, and it hasn't slipped or nothing. I mean, I'm very careful with it. I run it at the right height and everything, so I'm not artificially wearing down the belt the way that a lot of other people would. And you can sometimes get a year out of these belts, but at least 6 months easily. And, you know, changing the belt twice a year is not, you know, it's not that big of a deal. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I've just been happy with these. And as much as I like, you know, my older Bissells with headlights and indicators and all that, these just being nice and simple. I was talking about this with Zach from Phantom Lightning. We were talking about this, how he now daily drives his Org Magnesium most of the time because, you know, after working on vacuums all the time, you know, you don't want to actually fix your own vacuum. You just want to run with it and go. Now, I personally wouldn't want to daily drive an Auric all the time because I would want tools. But then again, I mean, if I'm being honest, most of the time I only use these for carpet. Well, not this, but, you know, the Sanitaire, the one I use at home, I mostly only use it for carpet. But I do use it with tools too sometimes. But since I also have a cordless Dyson and a Eureka Mighty Mite, that makes that a little bit easier. But since I have those, I also could just daily drive an XL21, which I probably will start doing at some point just because I have so many bags I gotta go through. But yeah, they really should use horsehair on those combo tools. If they did, they'd be so much better. But I mean, it doesn't really matter because you can use Dyson attachments. And, you know, because you can use newer Dyson attachments, there does exist an adapter that goes from the modern Dyson attachments to 1 1/4 inch, So you could use that on this and adapt it to 1.25 and use anything. So I mean, yeah. But even, you know, even the Dyson attachments, you know, Dyson has one of the best attachment ecosystems, and I really like using Dyson attachments. So having access to those on this is pretty nice. I thought I had an attachment over here that I could demo it with, but I mean, you get the idea. I've shown it a bunch of times. But yeah. Plus there are CWP versions. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that too. I literally had that in my brain and I forgot to mention it. But yeah, if replacing those Bissell brush rollers and them not being rebuildable did bother you, you can spend $30 and get a CWP brush roller and service that thing forever. You know. So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. But yeah. Bissell crevice tools are a disgrace nowadays. What about this? It's not the snuggest fit, like, because you can tell, like, the insides just doesn't have quite as enough, like, give to it. So it's kind of scraping the bottom of the connector, but it definitely fits. And there you go. And you got a nice long, because obviously you can take this off, and then now you got a nice long crevice tool with air bleed holes. Although I don't know why I just said that, because on this that's entirely superfluous, because there literally is the newer crevice tool. Plus I don't like putting these in there though, because it scratches the shit out of the inside of this. But I don't really care, obviously. And it kind of makes that, it scratches this up a little bit too, but it's not too bad. But it is an option. Trying to lock that on is always a pain. Yeah, and that gets, I mean, that can pretty much go up a flight of stairs if you have a landing. So I mean, yeah, that's really all you need out of a hose for most times. Although I still like Dysons and Phantoms, because having the hose stretch as long as they do is quite nice. Gonna guess since that brush roll lasted 6 years and the big grain of the sanitary should last the same amount or even longer. Oh, it definitely. Especially considering that, I mean, my 3522-5 that I've had since 2008 still has its original brush roller. Still. Original brush roller. So... my Power Glides still have their original brush roller. I think both of them do. Yeah, I think all my Power Glides still have the original brush roller. So it's not as prevalent. It's just the fact that if it does happen, you can't rebuild them that really annoys me. Especially when you have a Bissell with a colored brush roll, like the Power Glide Platinum. It makes me not want to use one of those because if you do have to replace it, it's going to be an eyesore. Because you can't find those anymore. Same with the Liftoff. My Momentum still has its original brush roll, but we'll need to get a new one because it's starting to get noisy. Yeah. I can't stand how cheap vacuums only give you a crevice tool and dusting brush or just an upholstery tool. The minimum should be all three. I agree. Even if they want to do some stupid shit like what the Dysons do, where it's like a combo, so at least you get 3 functioning tools, even if it's only 2 pieces. Like, I don't mind combo tools, but like, because that's the thing. As much as this is annoying, like, honestly, I was about to make that argument, but honestly, I mean, no, this is still better, honestly, because this, you still have the option to do both. This is just the one. And this is better because you can put a crevice tool in there. But that's not really because it's a combo tool, it's just this design. So yeah, but this is still a little bit better. But honestly, this is better as a dusting brush and as an upholstery tool, ironically. Whereas this sucks at both. So yeah, this is better. But you can make an argument for either one, really. Because they do make brushes like that with the ability to run a crevice tool in it. So... click. TR, I'm going to head to bed now and I need to get rest for my foot. See you on the next one. Yeah, see you then. I'm going to stop streaming very soon because I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Yeah, Ryan, having a stretch hose is very nice, like the one my Momentum has. Gives me a good amount of area to cover with how long it is when I'm using it. Yeah. The Bissell Trio, yeah. Vancouver, like I said before, if the brushes have softer materials, it'd be more usable. Absolutely. Why do businesses use the cheapest vacuums on the market? You answered that in your question. Yeah, exactly right. They use it because it's cheap and the boss doesn't want to spend any more money. And they also don't want to pay someone to maintain it.
You were built for blessing, you only make them bleed, but you don't care, you don't care. Bruises are but shadows of the blackness that you breathe, but you don't care, you don't care. The light that's left inside their eyes is darkened day by day. You don't care, you don't care. Presence pulls the color from the world till all is gray, but you don't care. You don't, 'cause you're less than half a man. Yellow belly, crimson hands. You'll one day rape a reckoning. Maybe then you'll understand. Hands were made to comfort, but they only conjure fear. You don't care, you don't care. She's in the closet praying, Lord, please get me out of here. But you don't care. You don't, 'cause you're less than half a man. Yellow belly and crimson hands. You'll one day rape a reckoning. Maybe then you'll understand. You're less than half a man. Yellow belly and crimson hands. You'll one day rape your reckoning. Maybe then you'll understand. What mercy have they known from you, from you? Won't ask that it be shown to you. What mercy have they known from you, to ask that it be shown to you, to you. show me what it means to me in this world. Yeah, in this world. 'Cause I'm due for a miracle. I'm waiting for a sign. Stare straight into the sun, and I won't close my eyes till I understand or go blind. See the parts but not the whole. Study saints and scholars both know perfect plan unfurls. Do I trust my heart or just my mind? Why is truth so hard to find in this world? Yeah, in this world. 'Cause I'm due for a miracle, and I won't close my eyes. I'll stare straight into the sun. I'm waiting for a sign till I understand or go blind. I know that there's a point I've missed, a shrine of stone I haven't kissed, a scar never graced my wrist. A mirror that hasn't met my fist, but I can't help feeling like I'm due for a miracle. I'm waiting for a sign. I stare straight into the sun, and I won't close my eyes. Due for a miracle, and I won't close my eyes. Due for a miracle, I'm waiting for a sign. I'm due for a miracle, I'm waiting for a sign. I'll stare straight into the sun, and I won't close my eyes. Alright, I'll see you. Y'all take care. There's gonna be a new video tomorrow on a machine I just got and haven't showed yet. Alright, bye bye. Good night, everybody.